How important are speaker cabinet inertness, the ability to do the knock-knock test on the side of a speaker? This question comes from Dwayne in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Ooh, I think yesterday we did one from Westminster, Canada. Okay. Hey, Dwayne writes, hey, Paul, in what camp does PS Audio fall with regards to speaker cabinet inertness? Magico, Rockport ideas of inertness in cabinets, of a totally inert cabinet, or a singing cabinet like used in the Morel Fat Lady, where the cabinet sings with the driver but stops when the driver stops. I don't know anything about, I know about Morel drivers. They're a Israeli company, if I remember right, and they make some terrific drivers. I don't know anything about specifically singing cabinets. It sounds like a really bad idea. We are in the camp of inert. Okay, so one of the things he's talking about in Magico is a San Francisco-based company that I believe it's run by an Israeli too. Morel? Anyway, nationalities aside, doesn't matter. That company makes metal speakers, just like here, YG Acoustics. They're a Colorado-based company, friends of ours, and they too we use big slabs of aluminum and just like Magico. I mean, they're the same sort of thing, where the cabinets weigh, Jesus, 300-400 pounds, and you'll hurt yourself banging your knuckle on the sides of those things. So yeah, we're in that camp. We would always prefer the speaker cabinet to be inert, so that it does not contribute to the sound quality, therefore focusing all the sound texture and qualities and resonances on the drivers themselves. And they're hard enough to keep quiet and doing the singing that they do. We want to have just play the damn notes that we want you to play. So that's the camp that we're in. And we're not, when we make our speakers, we're not going to be having giant slabs of aluminum, because we want to make something that's affordable. I mean, YG and Magico, their speakers are like, the price of a house. So that's not us. I mean, we want to provide speakers that are spectacular sounding, something that can bring magic into our homes, unlike anything you've ever had, because we believe deep in our hearts in two-channel audio. But we also believe that you got to be able to deal with people that kind of, in a way that they can afford. We still get ridiculed. I saw on one of the comments, somebody said, these guys make $6,000 DACs. They're nuts. Well, yeah, we're nuts. There's no question about it. We're just not as nuts as the guys over at YG and Magico, okay? So our speakers will probably be, I don't know, anywhere from $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 for the entry pair, to something higher for the bigger ones. But they represent a value that we're very proud of. I mean, ours is always a relationship between cost to build the thing, and it's not easy or cheap building a pair of speakers, because in order for us to make an inert box out of MDF or HDF, we have to use 1-inch thick material that is machined and then carefully handcrafted together, glued and braced. I mean, it's quite a job to make a speaker cabinet that does everything you want in a way that does not contribute to the sound quality. Are we going to go crazy and build a battleship like those guys do? No, because now we're into extremely diminishing returns. I can give you, for the cost that we're going to do on our speakers, I can give you a 90%, 95% inert cabinet and put all our money elsewhere, like into servo controlling the woofers, to making the world's coolest mid-range driver with this 10-inch AMT, air motion transformer driver. No one's ever done anything like that before. It'll be able to hit dynamic range peaks without a lot of distortion at up to 120 dB. That's actually duplicating the sound of an orchestra live in your house. No one does that. Magico doesn't do that. YG doesn't do that. So, you know, we all have the places where we put our energies to where we think it's important. And yes, inert cabinets are important. Is that where we're going to put the majority of our money? No. We're going to give you a very inert cabinet, but the funds that we do put in are going to go into the drivers and into the electronics and the crossovers, and that's really where the magic happens, in our ever so humble opinion. Woo! Hey, this goes right over there. All right. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.